Okay, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to another edition of Sports Corner PH Interviews. We have a busy show right now. Marami tayong mga kakapanayamin this week. Ang isa na dyan ang ating presidente at ang ating kaibigan mula sa Philippine Paddle Association. Meron tayong mga breaking developments nga with regards niya sa Philippine Paddle because we will actually send a national team sa isang FIP sanctioned international competition. Yan po yung World Paddle Championships qualifiers for the Asia Pacific and Africa region. Papaliwanag natin sa atin mula sa ating presidente ng PPA, walang iba kundi si Ms. Elena Don Magpantay. Ma'am Elena, nice to see you back and welcome to Sports Corner again.
Hello, magandang hapon. Thank you for having me and it's such an honor to be here.
First of all, kumusta na po kayo? For your information po, si Ma'am Elena just came back a week ago from Europe. At mayroon kayong mga inasikaso doon na mga meetings, attending itong World Paddle Summit and other stuff related sa paddle. So, alam natin, nanggaling ka sa Europe because of some commitments to paddle at you actually one of the speakers doon sa World Paddle Summit na nangyari nga doon sa Malaga, Spain. Thank you nga pala sa info. Sa Spain pala nanggaling yung sport na paddle, which is one of the fastest rising paddle sports in the country today. So, how was your take dito sa pagdalo nyo sa World Paddle Summit at yung nakukuha ninyo mga ideas, yung pag-conceptualize ng mga mahalaga inputs para at least maging effective ito sa ating Philippine paddle community?
Ang experience actually dun sa World Paddle Summit sa Malaga, which is the first one, is napakahalagang karanasan kasi nakakuha ako ng maraming insight and ideas na magagamit natin talaga sa pag-unlad ng paddle sa Pilipinas. Ang pinaka-importante dyan actually is yung learning from global best practices. Doon tayo natuto sa mga countries na marami na talagang experience with more than 20, 30 years of experience na meron silang paddle, and nakamit din tayo ng mga tao na nag start pa rin ng paddle na same age as us, na 3 years lang ang paddle sa kanilang mga nation. So, it's very good kasi as a knowledge sharing platform, ito is magandang area para ma-discuss yung growth at challenges ng paddle sa Pilipinas, and I was able to share yung unique experiences natin and innovation sa sarili nating country with other countries. Not just to gain knowledge, but to also share the knowledge that we discovered during the process of starting paddle in Philippines.
And follow up ko lang, aside from the Philippine Paddle Association na awak mo na yon, you also represented dun sa World Paddle Summit as the founder and chairwoman nga ng World Paddle Association. So, paano ito makakatulong din para naman sa mga women na paddle players natin?
Talagang actually, hindi lang sa players yung focus ng women's paddle kasi important yung focus ng equality and ng experiences and also opportunities ng women sa playing. Of course, actually, paddle yung pinaka more gender balanced na sport kasi ngayon sa Pilipinas actually 50-50, 50 male, 50% male, 50% female. And mostly in the world, 60% male, 40% female. And ang nakita nga natin is yung sa women is mas engaged in terms of like as a lifestyle yung paddle. So, ang focus din ng ginawa natin sa Women's Paddle Association is i-uplift din yung women in terms of also leadership roles. Kasi if wala kang key decision maker na babae, then mahirap mag-decide for the perspective ng galing sa babae. So, we highlighted that in one of the talks also sa World Paddle Summit.
And at the sidelines na ng World Paddle Summit, and afterwards, binisita mo rin yung ilang mga tournaments sa Europe with regards sa paddle. And sabihin natin, sumisikat ito dun sa mga European countries, especially sa Spain, kung saan nagmula itong sport na ito. Kasama na, of course, yung sa Amerika, sa US. At of course, alam naman natin, maraming mga tennis players na nag-transition niya through sa paddle, o yung iba galing sa pickleball pero sa ibang topic na yun sa pickleball. So paano ito nakakatulong upang sabihin natin masustain palalo yung growth natin sa sport na ito, na sabihin natin dito sa Pilipinas, ang dami na mga na-appreciate or naglaro doon sa paddle sport. At the same time, yung mga facilities natin, dumarami. Like for example, yung Manila Paddle Club na it's anniversary nga pala, na mayroon kayong mga branches na Tineo, and I saw actually one branch nga pala na tatayo pa lang dyan sa may Centris sa Quezon City, na medyo malapit lang din sa aming lugar na aming home base namin. So how did it para sa ating of course sa pag-unlad ng popularity sa paddle ngayon, Alena?
Syempre, ang ating inspirasyon is yung emergence ng paddle sa Europe and US, and napakaraming tennis players na nag-transition na. Even pickleball players from the US have transitioned already, and we all also know na kung anong sikat sa US din, sinusundan din ng trend kung anong nangyayari dito sa Pilipinas. So ang global trend ng racket sport is indication ng larger movement sa sports preference ng mga tao, which is good kasi for paddle, it's very accessible and low barrier to entry. Napakadali niyang aralin, so mas malaki yung demographic ng pwedeng ma-reach, both former professional athletes, which we know in our team, actually in the Philippine paddle team, madaming former professional tennis players. And maganda din kasi yung sport kasi at the same time, yung recreational players is very engaged then. So yung transition is motivated ng shorter learning curve. And that's why it's gonna reach the mass as fast as possible kasi pwede siyang inclusive ng any age. So that's why paddle will grow really fast in terms of the market expansion. Kaya nga, I mean, for us, napakahirap ilagay ng club sa BGC kasi very central location. Pero ito talaga yung pinaka-importante para i-introduce yung sport is increased visibility. Kaya pinili namin talaga yung location kung nasan yung first club sa Pinas kasi ito yung way para makilala yung sport sa buong bansa.
By the way, kailan yung opening groundbreaking yun sa paddle club dyan sa may Centris? Baka pwede tayo pumunta dyan kung maaari.
Ang ating timeline actually is we're gonna start construction ng Centris this October. So, madali lang actually yung construction niya kasi tinitingnan natin yung best possible way para ma-open siya agad. So, hopefully, we're having our fingers crossed. Sana this December before Christmas mag-open na tayo.
Oo, at pupuntahan po natin yan for sure kasi medyo malapit lang, at hindi tayo kaya na pumunta pa ng BGC at iba pa mga lugar na sabihin natin inaccessible para sa commuters like me. So of course, back to the topic. Right now, balik ka sa Pilipinas at ngayon inasikaso mo na dyan sa PPA rather, ang mga gawain niya with regards na sa ating national team, and we would like to inform our viewers and followers na meron pala tayong 12-man national paddle team na pupunta ng Kuwait dito sa World Paddle Championships Asia Pacific and Africa qualifiers this coming September, late September. And siguro pwede natin maibigay yung mga konting detalye pa with regards sa lineup, especially yung ating mga players, meron sila mga magagandang credentials, like for example, yung ating Asia Pacific Paddle Tool number 1, Saturn Jessica Agra, and si Jason Tamayo, who just recently nanalo na naman ng titulo dyan sa may Ontario, if I may correct, Miss Alena?
Yes, just actually today, within 24 hours, he just won another tournament.
Okay. So, yung details about dito sa lineup natin and of course, preparations natin, please.
So, ang World Paddle Championship, which is ang pinaka-premier global paddle event sa buong mundo, is under International Paddle Federation. So, lahat ng best players from every country is nagre-represent ng kanilang nation in both women's and men's categories. So, sa ating team, actually, ang ating team is composed of really good paddle players that will represent the country. Ang team captain ng women's is si Jessica Agra, who is currently right now #1 sa Asia. And ang magiging partner niya actually is si Jessica Lucas. Partner niya siya sa last tournament sa Hong Kong na sinalihan nilang dalawa. So, ang other team naman natin is si Christine Patrimonio, which is our former #1 tennis player also.
At
And she will
kakabalik,
be
wait lang, sisingit lang, kakabalik lang from pregnancy. Bumalik ka agad, pero this time sa paddle naman si Mistin.
Yes. So si Christine is actually, we're so proud of her kasi and very inspiring kasi mom na siya ngayon and she's still focusing on also focusing on her own interests and getting into sports, getting back into sports, which is now newly discovered love for paddle. Ang magiging partner niya actually is ang ating Filipina-Australian player na naka-base na ngayon sa US as a coach and manager of a club, si Michelle Rose Dixon. And then our last team is si Alessa Marie Belbes at si Rovi Castillo Conle, which they are both working in the paddle industry in Dubai. So, yun yung sa kababaihan natin. Tapos sa men's naman, ang ating team captain is si Ryan Cater. So, si Ryan actually, naglaro na siya ng FIP tournament for Philippines last year. Kasama namin siya sa Thailand, sa FIP promotion in Thailand. Tapos, ang magiging kapartner niya is si Timothy Alonso, which is our player here locally. And he's based here and he actually discovered paddle when we put up the first club. So, na-develop din yung love niya for sports ng paddle dito. So, ang iba naman nating players actually is galing Dubai. So, OFW natin sa Dubai is si JB Buenaventura, Alexandra Borrella, and Arnel Berdan. Tapos, si Coach John Michael Tamayo is gonna be a player and also a coach in the tournament. So, siya yung first Filipino coach na na-certify as an international coach at siya din yung first Filipino coach na magko-coach sa Philippine paddle team sa World Paddle Championships. So, talagang part siya ng history of forming Philippine paddle.
Oo, and looking at their credentials, sabihin natin, maganda talaga at may ibubuga talaga ang ating team natin na pinadala nga for this World Paddle Championships qualifiers. And currently, ang karamihan sa mga members dito ay, sabi mo nga, naka-base sa Dubai, and yung mga local base ay nasa Manila Paddle Club sa BGC. Pero based on the monitoring, are you making sure nga na, of course, with the help of the foreign coaches and even yung mga Dubai-based coaches, sabihin natin 100% ready na yung ating team with only a few weeks left, Miss Elena?
Oo, kasi actually yung dito sa local natin, ang coach natin is si Martin Nochese. Very experienced paddle coach. Siya yung pinakamagaling na paddle coach ngayon sa Pinas and he's training the team 3 times a week. Ngayong this week actually, araw-araw sila magte-training at maglalaro. And ang ating namang abroad-based na players, they have actually a lot of exposure. So we require them to train 3 times a week with their club sponsor dun sa areas na kung asan sila naka-base. And the thing is, for example, yung Dubai players natin, there's a tournament in Dubai every day. There's a paddle tournament in Dubai where you can join every day. So sila talaga is very exposed sa competition, which is good kasi they have the mindset and they're really prepared. And ang atin namang players na nasa Barcelona and sa Norway and US, same way na they're joining a competition regularly every week actually, which is good training for them to prepare mentally for the World Paddle Championship.
Can we confirm, Ms. Elena, ito yung unang competition na sanction ng IPF na pinadala ang Philippine team, and of course, a great honor na rin dahil ngayon lang talaga ma-experience yung talagang pwede sila maglaro ng paddle with their Philippine flag on their chest. Ika nga. First competition ba ito?
Yes, ito yung kauna-unahang competition na sasalihan natin as a country sa FIP. Since ang Philippine Paddle Association is member ng FIP, tayo ay naimbitahan para lumaro dito sa World Paddle Championship sa Asia-Africa qualifier. So, ngayon is talagang fino-focus natin na para ma-increase yung visibility ng Pilipinas and also at the same time ma-increase yung development of paddle in Philippines. So kaya natin talagang pinush na makapag-send ng Philippine paddle team dito sa competition na ito.
Okay. And nabasa ko yung mismong format ng competition. So only the top two finalists yung makakapasok sa worlds per continent. Sabihin man natin na tindi talaga ng competition, ika nga. And of course, the Philippine team will have its brave and on strong brave and strong training para dito para mapagandaan natin yung mismong competition na yun, Miss Alena.
Yeah, oo, talagang yung significance ito is talagang napaka-importante. Kaya ang ating players is naghahanda talaga para makapaglaro dito sa tournament na ito.
Okay, kailan yung mismong alis ng koponan? I understand meron kayong mga aasikasuhin pa with regards sa visa. And then, yung ilang mga players na galing abroad, mag-join in din sa Kuwait para dito, para magsama na sila. Kasama yun yung mga local players natin.
Oo, ang plano actually is makapunta kami ng Dubai kasi bago makapunta ng Kuwait, daan muna ng Dubai kasi mag-host kami ng Philippine Paddle Association tournament sa Dubai sa ating mga OFW before tayo magpunta sa Kuwait kasama ang ating mga players.
Okay,
So,
o-
arrive tayo ng 21 sa Kuwait and babalik tayo ng 27 pagkatapos ng competition.
okay, so uunahin muna natin yung mismong tournament na designated para dito sa ating Philippine paddle community. And I understand yung mga taga Middle East dyan na naglalaro ng paddle are really excited na makasalamuha at ma-cheer natin yung ating national team dito sa qualifiers, and hopefully baka sa World Championships aasam natin na maka-qualify din sila, hopefully, para dito sa competition na yon.
Oo, talagang ang ating Pinoy community sa Dubai is talagang nagsusupport sa ating Philippine paddle team and natutuwa nga sila na ilan sa kanilang mga players na naka-base doon is ngayon is kasali na sa ating team na magre-represent sa Pilipinas.
Okay. Meron ba kayong mga suporta na tinanggap from kind individuals and even the sponsors with regards niya sa preparations up until the campaign mismo para dito sa World Qualifiers?
So, ang ating sponsors is ang PACE Prehab and Recovery, ang K-Swiss Philippines, Rude Project Philippines, and also Philippine Airlines. So nakakatuwa nga na itong mga sponsors natin is tumutulong din para matulungan ang ating mga atleta para sa resources nila sa ating team.
Okay, and on your own perspective, bilang sabihin natin head of delegation para dito sa World Qualifiers, ano ba ang chances natin? What's the score for the team? Lalo na ang tindi o top competition nga pala para dito, parang sabihin natin rocky road para makakuha tayo ng birds going to the worlds and hopefully to make history para dito sa Philippine Paddle as a whole.
So, talagang kumpiyansa tayo na kakayanin ng ating team makipagsabayan sa competition. Kasi talagang tight tong competition na to, handa ang ating players both physically and mentally para magkaroon also ng solid strategy. Kaya ang ating coach na si Martin Nochese is nag-form ng strategy para ma-secure ang position natin sa ating international ranking as a country.
Okay, so outside of the national team, pwede ko bang safe to say yung PPA will actually host an FIP sanctioned tournament dito sa Pilipinas coming this November. What's the details with regards din at saan pa ba natin pupunta yung iba't ibang mga players internationally na makapaglaro at kahit papaano makapag-earn man lang ng mga points para dito sa FIP event na ito, Ms. Alena. Can we confirm that?
So, ang ating global initiative actually with FIP is to offer paddle players the opportunity to compete in tournaments all over the world. Which dito sa FIP tournament na ito, which is how we call it. And for us, we're gonna host FIP Rise, which is FIP Rise in Manila. So, ito is nag-accumulate ka ng points para makapag-advance ka ng ranking mo sa international. So, if a player joins this tournament, they will have the international ranking. So, dun sa mga players na gustong mag-join ng FIP tournaments in the world, ito yung start nito. Kasi dito, you can build a successful professional career with the international circuit.
Okay, and in regards nga pala dito sa iba pang mga events sa PPA, can we explain to us yung mga iba pang mga events na naka-line up this coming Bear months, dahil alam natin pag Bear months, action-packed talaga ang magiging Philippine
Yes.
sports dahil sa dami ng mga competitions na naka-line up sa PPA. Bukod pa dyan sa FIP event, ano ba mga maasahan natin na events this coming Bear months?
So actually, one of the events after the FIP tournament, we're gonna do a certification program ulit, wherein individuals get the chance to be certified as international coaches and intensive training programs. And after that, we're gonna do another national tournament as well under Philippine Paddle Association, and we're gonna do sa December, i-end natin ang year with the PPA Masters, which is the biggest tournament, kung saan na yung mga tournaments na sinalihan ng ating mga players over the time, they can get more points. Kasi ngayon, may ranking system tayo for the Philippine Paddle Association.
Linawin ko lang doon sa classification program na binanggit ninyo after nitong FIP event. Is it open to all players with regards sa kanilang sabihin natin with regards sa kanilang passion, determination para at sabihin natin maging coach man lang ng paddle balang araw at matutunan yung mga experience at kaalaman niya sa paglalaro at of course pagko-coach niya ng paddle and additional new techniques sa ating mga bagong coaches na rin at the same time sa ating mga kabataan with regards nga sa mga clinics na i-offer naman ng iba't ibang mga paddle clubs nationwide.
Oo, ito talaga yung pinakamagandang way to learn paddle, not just as a coach, but also as a player. And para ma-develop talaga yung sport. Actually, we're gonna be forming a junior paddle team also for the junior paddle championships, which will be tentatively right now scheduled for December. So, ito talaga is a good program. Kaya nga kami ngayon is nag-set kami to create the junior paddle team and also offering scholarships to under 18 na mag-train ng paddle and be part of the Philippine paddle team.
And lastly, my last question, even though malayo pa yung 2025, 4 months na lang, ano nakikita mong agenda ng Philippine Paddle Association para mapalawak ang reach ng Philippine Paddle as a fast-rising racket sport ngayon sa ating mga kabataan, sa ating mga, sabihin natin, seniors, yung mga very active lifestyle, and of course, marami pang mga idea na nais mong subukan para dito sa paddle. Kaya, alam mo natin, you're currently the president and marami kang i-conceptualize at i-share mo ng mga bagong ideas para dito sa paglobo, paglawak niya ng Philippine paddle sa bansa natin.
So, alam naman namin na madaming facilities na mag-open. So, kaya ang focus namin actually for the next year is yung grassroots development na mag-launch ng school programs, after-school programs, and also regular clinics and workshops para sa youth participation. And one of the things also that we're really gonna focus on next year is we're targeting to host at least 4 FIP tournaments next year. So, international competition in the Philippines. So, talagang gusto nating i-position ang Pilipinas as a key player in international paddle by hosting this type of tournament. So, we want to host a lot of these FIP tournaments. Kaya, yung focus natin is magiging more focus on developing new players, the younger players, and also nurturing the current players we have by offering them high-level competition.
Okay, may abol lang akong question niya pala since number 1 na yon sa ranking si Attorney Jessica Agra and several players abroad already earning titles niya para dito sa mga international competitions. Do you think pwede pala ng Pilipinas na makapag-produce ng world caliber na top caliber at world rank na paddle players na maaari nating i-elevate pang lalo sa world rankings and especially maging magaling sa mga tinitingalang mga players natin sa paddle all across the world.
Yeah, talagang ang Pilipinas is malaki yung potential para maging very visible in the world stage of paddle with the type of determination that Filipinos have. We really have the big potential. So kaya sa international stage ngayon, kilalang kilala na yung Philippines in terms of the efforts that we put into paddle. Kaya we're looking forward to be on the stage with all these best paddle players in the world and also people who are making decisions for paddle in the world.
Ayun. So, alam naman natin, pag-aandahan panlalo ang PPA with regards niya sa mga gagawin niya para dito sa Philippine Paddle as a whole and of course ang pagpapadala natin ng ating mga athletes sa mga international competitions for exposure and for experience and hopefully para makapagbitbit panalo ng mga medalya pag uwi nila sa bansa at ipanalangin natin na sana makuha pa natin ng mga medalya na inaasam natin at makwalify din dun sa Worlds this coming September. By the way, October ata yung World Paddle Championships, no, Miss Alena?
Yes. Yes, oo, sa end of October, October 28 to November 4, if ma-qualify yung team natin, then maglalaro sila sa Qatar.
Okay, so Miss Alena, it's your floor to, it's your time, it's your floor to thank all those who have supported. Even doon, nabanggit mo na yung mga sponsors ng ating national team natin. And of course, panawagan na rin sa ating sporting public to support our national paddle team going into the world qualifiers. You have the time now.
So as we gear up for all of these activities na initiated by Philippine Paddle Association, we are committed na to expand yung ating nationwide paddle reach. So if there are individuals or groups na interested mag-expand with us to help expand, we are most likely welcome also for sure to collaborate and help to build paddle nationwide. So your support in partnering up will help us make paddle accessible to everybody. So, and also, yung mga gusto mag-try ng paddle, you are very welcome to try paddle. And sa ating mga aspiring youth na gustong mag-professional sa paddle, we are also welcoming sign-ups for the scholarship program. So, ito nga sa atin is yung suporta. Salamat talaga sa community kasi yung community yung pinaka-importante sa sport na ito. Kaya nagiging successful yung Pilipinas kasi yung ating tight community. And maraming salamat sa suporta and sana makapag-work pa tayo together in order to elevate paddle and Philippines' presence, not just locally but also globally.
By the way, we should have a separate interview dapat para mas lalo ka namin kilalanin ng personal, pero sa susunod na lang. Since nakapokus na tayo dito sa Worlds at ito nga yung ating concentration na yun dahil of course ang national team natin papadala natin sa Kuwait, and we do hope for the very best and good luck sa ating mga players. So until our next discussion, more power sa Philippine Paddle Association, and thank you! Dahil yung aming mga post ninyo sa Philippine Paddle Association, sinishare nyo rin sa aming page for wider coverage na rin and wider perspective nga dito sa sport ng paddle. And we open to all paddle clubs and even all sports organizations to feature sa page namin. Magalang po kami. May respeto kami. Basta wag niyo kami i-bash lately kasi alam mo naman siguro inatake kami dahil of course dahil sa mga hindi naman sports related with regards na sa other issue nga pala kay Carlos Yulo, kaya focus lang tayo sa ating sports development. So thank you Miss Alena for joining us, and meron ka bang ibang mga sasabihin pa ng pasalamatan or yung mga tumulong na rin bukod niya sa mga sponsors nyo as sa pagtatapos nila ng ating interview?
Maraming salamat sa ating Philippine Paddle team, of course, and sa ating mga volunteers also na tumutulong talaga sa atin na to make sure yung activities natin is moving forward. And of course, salamat din sa Sports Corner for supporting us in terms of being sharing the news about what's happening with Philippine Paddle. Napaka-importante nito, and we're really thankful for everybody who is supporting us in this journey, and we're all in this together.
And so until next time, Ms. Elena, God bless the team and hope to see you again sa ating next update. Sa susunod na update, meron na tayong qualifier for the Worlds. Manifesting yan. Bye! God bless you at maraming salamat.
Salamat! Bye-bye!
Thank you.